This is Harry Judd for Boxing Social in partnership with Empire Fight Store. Press conference day, I'm joined by the big man, big Frazer Clarke. First of all, let's go on about that. In the middle there, Essuman, Kongo. You were smiling in there, you seem to enjoy it. What a rivalry that is.
Yeah, you know what, I love Needle, especially when it's two proper fighters, you know what I mean? That's two genuine people. I wouldn't say they hate each other, I'd say they're very competitive. And I wanted to put a bit of fuel on the fire, petrol.
But they've known each other since the GB days, you know, both sort of in camp together, gone away together, know a lot about each other. How much do you reckon those experiences will be a factor in this fight?
Not really, you know. Remember, that's amateur days, a long time ago as well. They've both changed, they've both become better pros. So I don't think I'll take nothing from that. It's just, yeah, you know each other. Believe it or not everyone on GB is like best friends. It doesn't work like that, you know what I mean? It's like, remember, that's still competitive. Everyone's aiming for one spot. One spot. There's 10 spaces and a lot of fighters, a lot of boys, a lot of girls, one spot. So there's never like best friends, I don't think. You know what I mean?
How exciting is that fight though?
Yeah, proper. It's gonna be a cracker. I know styles will clash. It's gonna be good. Can't wait.
Talk about you though, first of all. You looked in great spirits yesterday. Obviously the sparring with a member of the audience came in, looking good shape, always smiling. Seem to enjoy this week already.
Yeah, you know what? It's 2023. It's the year to be positive. Like, I think I come into a few press conferences last year, a little bit down, you know, not my usual self, but it's about being yourself. I'm going to be myself. People should either like it or hate it, but this is me, you know, I'm a happy person.
Stress-free camp, this camp? I mean, you mentioned last camp was a bit topsy-turvy, but this one has gone a lot better.
I've had some great help. This camp. We had a new trainer working with us, you know, Rob, and, you know, he really made the difference for me. He did a lot for me, so I was buzzing.
Loving the press conferences, loving you here, by the way, obviously the positive energy. Are you learning more about the pro game?
Every time I'm in this situation, I'm a sponge. I'm learning. One day, I'll probably be promoting up there. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, seriously, there's so many different angles in this thing I could take. For now, it's boxing, but one day, you know, I'll be involved in boxing for the rest of my life, and I'll play a good part. I know I will.
It is boxing. Domestic titles this year. Domestic titles race this year.
I hope so. You know, God willing. Yeah, working hard. I know my targets, and that's definitely one of them.
Have you had a roadmap anytime, you know, in terms of the roadmap for this year to get to that domestic scene, or is it just like experience?
Take it one at a time, but like I said, the blinkers might come off this year, and you know, full throttle, foot down.
Great experience so far. Working with Usyk, you want to do that?
Yeah, you know, of course, what heavyweight in the world does not want to go and get that experience, you know? If that opportunity becomes present, and we're going to try hard, I think, to make it happen if it does become an opportunity. I think, you know, he's one of my favourite fighters in the world at present. He's someone I can definitely learn off. I'll probably have to take a few shots in the process, but it's all good learning.
Are you a sponge at the moment?
I've been a sponge my whole life. All my adult life I've been a sponge. I learn off those that are around me, and you know, if there's good information to take, stays in there.
I know you've got to rush off. Just two more. The man there having interviews opposite me, Joseph Parker. A few sparring days, a few good spars. Talk to me about that.
Not sparring, fights.
Fights, go on.
Yeah, we boxed each other 2010 in Delhi, in India. And he's 1-0 up on me at the minute, so I owe him one. And we had a little bit of a laugh about it, you know, and I've got to get him back, so, you know, I'm sure we'll honour that one day, you know, me and him, definitely.
What do you make of that fight quickly with Jack Massey and Parker? I mean, look, fair play to Jack Massey for taking it. It's a huge opportunity, but a huge task as well.
I think Jack Massey's a good fighter. I think Joseph Parker's a great fighter. I think his performance last time out showed me he's very, very much world class as a heavyweight. The big ass for Jack Massey could be a little bit of an ass too much, I think.
Finally, prediction on the main event, Eubank Smith. Go on, give me the lowdown.
I'm going Smith.
How?
Points.